I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm waiting for you. I see it. I'm on. Where's the Stark Radio? I'm the commercial. I can't find it. Can you stop it and start it over? Or it's going to mess up? It's fine. All right. I should have bought one in. I didn't bring one in. Mm-mm. I think I bought that one for you, but can you give me? Oh, you got
You
water?
want a water? Yeah, you want one?
No, I want my
They
drink.
taste good.
You gotta drink that energy
They
drink.
cold. So this for me?
No, I want it. Can you give me a cup? I'll share
So I
it with
thought
you.
you.
I like that. That's my shot. You gotta share it.
You want water too?
Nah, you can bring another one to put on the table. That'd be dope.
Put the show up. Trying to hear me. Talking about some. Listen.
You ready?
Hold on. She just sent it.
Let's just talk about the holiday. Ready?
Excuse me. Ooh. That wasn't good.
Ready?
Yeah, she sent it.
Did you put it post it?
Gotta.
Huh?
Looking for an energy drink that can have you up and get your body performing at its max capacity? The search is over. Stark Energy is here. Whether you're an elite athlete, weekend warrior, teacher, business person, or retiree, if you're looking for a healthy edge to get you through the daily grind, come experience the Stark difference. To order, 215-703-8190. Email businesssandbox9461 at gmail.com. Web businesssandbox.starknolimits.com.
That's the same one. I got you.
Hey, it has been a minute. How are you? I want to start straight out from the gate, just saying, I am absolutely excited. I am. I'm really excited to be back on the station. I've been away for some time. My new schedule kind of challenges me in traveling. So, but I wanted to make sure that I checked in with you guys, especially now. And I don't know if a lot of people will be on. Hey, everybody, you guys are awesome. I want to make sure that I checked in with everybody, especially now because it is coming up around that time of the year where folks have a lot of mixed emotions going on. And we're on another day. We're on Tuesday nights. I'm a little rusty because I haven't been on here for a minute. But at first, I want to start out by saying, welcome to It's Healing Time with your favorite host, the Fultons. How's everybody? And thank you. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. I was very intentional to come in this evening. I did not know, I got my dates conflicted. So if you're in the city and you're in the inner city area of Philadelphia, please go down to the William Way Center to support our family. It is Trans Day of Remembrance, and they're having a lot of awesome, honorees and awesome talk, and just an awesome time to just support one another. So they're at the William Way Center, 1315 Spruce Street. So if you're in the center city, please go. And you can put your earbuds in and finish listening to us all night. But I'll be here, so you can always listen to us. And we're here on Facebook Live, but we're also streaming on YouTube on
A Radio.
A Radio. And this is the owner of A Radio, my comrade and partner, Philly Sharp.
Hey, how y'all doing?
So that's us. But yeah, so hey everybody, hey Joy, how are you? So yeah, without further ado, I do want to invite you all into the space and welcome you for being a part of this evening's awesome energy, because we need one another. We need one another. Without community, there is no liberation. Without community, there is no liberation. So Audrey Lord, of course. But yes, so tonight's topic is just I don't have a topic. I really just don't. I wanted to talk about just family. Yeah, just family. Like what that looks like for you, what that looks like, what that feels like for you, and what that actually is for you. I want to extend my phone number for anybody who's in crisis or need anything this week. We have the emergency drop-in center. It's under development. I'll post pictures. 267-756-0400. First, let me qualify myself. I am a therapist. I'm not a trauma therapist, but I am a therapist. And I am qualified to work with persons in crisis. I do have resources, myself and my wife, where we can transport you over. If you need anything, if you need somebody just to talk to, I am not a suicide hotline. I am not an official domestic violence shelter, but we do have a couch and we are open in case of an emergency until further development happens. 267-756-0400. You can call anytime. And we can just talk. This is a tough time for some people. Then again, it's a happy time for some people. So without further ado, what I would like to do is ask you guys to, just check in. If you are on this post and you're on this live and you know of any place in the city of Philadelphia this week that is offering food for folks to come through, like any organizations, any NA meetings, any families that are offering a seat for somebody, please extend the welcome on this page. You can send an address here. Well, I don't want to say put your address on here, but you can kind of post that you are available and or that you are in need of something, and that or you know of something. Maybe you know a church or something that's feeding the homeless, or maybe you know a church that's feeding some crisis youth. Maybe you know an organization that is offering some food. You could post that on here. Do not post your address or your phone number, okay? I just want to say that, unless you're a trauma therapist. All right. Energy drink. I'm drinking energy drink. I put it on the post if you want to know anything about it. I want to talk about where folks are at this week. I know something hit me last week out of nowhere, out of the blue. Now, listen, I'm an old girl. So, I say that with the uttermost respect. I'm absolutely aging gracefully. I wanted to talk about, some emotions I was feeling last week. I kind of woke up the other day out of nowhere and I just started missing my mom and dad. Now here I'm 50. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Here I'm 54 years old, and I'm like, I'm missing my mom and dad. Like, whoa. But it happens. That's kind of like the energy that's in the air. Like, family And nobody determines what grief looks like. Nobody determines when you feel like you just want to be near your family. And my parents have been gone for quite some years now. But yeah, I just kind of woke up out of nowhere and I was having that feeling, and it kind of made me a little bit heavy in my heart. I just, I don't know if to make it sad. I'm just saying, like, like if you're feeling that, I mean, I understand. And how I got through it, I don't even know if I got through it. I just wanted to share that. I don't even know why I wanted to share that. I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I wanted to extend, like, just as a platform to just have conversation, what happens when those feelings come up, especially around a family holiday. It can bring a lot of tension in the household. It can bring a lot of uncomfortable feelings with you at the workplace, and ironically enough, for me, my experience with that was like, it didn't transfer at home this time. Good evening. How are you? Kanisha. It didn't transfer for me. Hey, Carmen. Alafia, how are you? It didn't transfer at home this time, but I felt that when I was at my place of employment. You could be on my video, absolutely. Hey, but yeah, so like, sometimes like when you're feeling alone or you're feeling overwhelmed, or like it comes up around the holiday season, you feel like you don't have enough to add to the holiday, sometimes it could almost, it could come up with any kind of mixed emotion. So let's have a conversation about that. Let's talk about like what that looks like for us.
I know talking about what look
like what that looks like. Philly got her radio joint. Kanisha, what happened to you? Where'd you go?
Hey, YouTube lookers, I seen it was a couple people watching on YouTube. It's Healing Time is just one of the shows that she like to go live on her Facebook page. So if you are on Facebook, you can tune in to log into. If you're not friends with Sappho Fulton, then make sure you follow Sappho Fulton, because she definitely like to go live on her page. So check that out. So if we're not paying much attention to YouTube, hey, we still here. But just follow Sappho on, spell your name for the people.
SAPPHOFULTON.
Yes, definitely. Make sure you follow Sappho Fulton. You should be following all the hosts anyway on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Well, I don't know how many got the Twitter along with A Radio.
Hey,
so make sure you follow everybody.
Monique, come on now. Come on. I want to bring you on the camera. So I want to bring people on because like I really want us to have like a community chat. Hey Mo, you gotta mute your background. How you? Hi, beautiful. How are you?
Let me see. Okay.
I'm chilling. She gonna talk about some okay. You know Philly?
No, I don't know. How you doing?
You gotta come on the show, Mo. I seen your little live video. You was doing your thing the other day. Shout out to Monique Lewis. Like you be popping. I saw you.
Hey, I'm on Sappho show.
So, we having a conversation. I want to bring community members on. I really need the energy. I need y'all to come on tonight because like I don't want to talk about something sad. I don't want to be sad. I want to be uplifting. I want to be positive. You know what I mean? But there are people out there that are having their feelings, and I extended my phone number. Do you know of any churches that are feeding the youth? Do you know of anybody, organizations that are offering community food, community dinners? If you know anybody this week, could you post the addresses on the page? Yeah, because I don't want our youth to be out there cold or going through nothing or feeling like they don't have no place to go. Nobody, like family, period. Like not just for the youth, but like, anybody. You don't have to be alone on this holiday. I'm cooking this year. The house that we're living in is under reconstruction because we're trying to open up the domestic violence drop-in shelter. Like, yeah, so like we really, we're doing the best we can to get that moving. We just did the front room, the living room is done. I'll post pictures of that. But yeah, so and the dining room has a bunch of dust and stuff in it. But anyway, it's not fit to be cooking or anything like that right now. So I know at B and Lehigh, There's a NA meeting if anybody's interested in that, and they always serve food every year, and it's a potluck. I'll post I'll post it on there. It said B and Lehigh's inside the church at the bottom of the church. They have all kind of stuff down there, all kind of greens, beans, tomatoes. Woo, you name it.
You name it.
Huh?
Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, chicken,
Yeah, macaroni
hog,
and cheese.
mug.
And the brother that be having it, he cooks some
Yo, bro.
mean beans, baby. He cooks some mean lima beans. Just. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really cool. I would hate to see anybody.
Thank y'all
out
for
on the
tuning
street.
in.
Yeah. So, you know, I want to really make sure that people got contacts and different information to really kind of like connect them.
This Sappho show I'm sitting in.
You know, so
we're talking about, I don't know.
I got to work too, and I'm not working for Thanksgiving, but I'm working for Christmas, and I think I'm gonna take off for New Year's. So you know, I really think that I think it's important that if we have any information, it's really difficult to tell our youth, like to really, not difficult, but it's almost complicated to tell a youth like, hey, listen, go to Sunday breakfast or go to 300, even though like that's the other alternative. I'm off for New Year's. I don't know. Y'all want to do a potluck for New Year's down at the William Way Center? Hey, Stacy, congratulations. A potluck dinner down at the William Way Center.
Yeah.
For like, not for Christmas. Let's do it for New Year's. And everybody could bring a dish. And we could just, like, if anybody want to come by and eat, they could just come by and eat. You want to do it?
No.
I'm not playing with you.
Yo, bro, you be playing, yo. You be playing, bro. Wait till the New Year's flip over. It's gonna be a different story. You gotta get up here.
I don't know why she over there mumbling about our show. We over there making plans, big plans for the future, and she over here mumbling about something because she want to be in it. So, Kanish, you gonna be in it too?
What?
Kanish, you gonna cook?
What? What's that? What?
You gonna cook? You over there putting all them little hearts over there? You gonna cook, Kanish? Who all is going to cook? Because I'm telling you, I'm not cooking. I'll buy the paper plates, the forks, and the water.
Y'all gotta recondition your mind. Y'all be
and the napkins. Who else is cooking? Hey, Stacy.
Gotta recondition some of y'all minds. Real shit. Like,
what happened? Who did somebody say? I'll make sure she's there. I'm her daughter. Who is that? Amber Nicole. She gonna say she gonna make sure you there. Are you gonna cook? Are you gonna? Oh, Kanisha says she gonna cook. I'm not playing with y'all. Don't get me down there to that venue and y'all don't cook. You think people go? I guess people gonna show up and stuff like that. You know, what I mean, we could do what we can do. We could buy the beans. We'll get some beans. I just seen Arik out there. Arik and them was down there. Arik Black Kids Can Cook. They was down Center City. They had made. They posted up, and he was like, "Everybody come down. I'm gonna be on 15th and Market." Or down there by the clothes place. He was down there feeding the homeless people. He was down there with food. You ain't had to be homeless to come down there and get no food because we could cook. If I wasn't working in Westchester, I would have been right in that line getting me some of that food.
I thought it was for the needy. It wasn't for the needy.
Yeah. And they be having food down here too. All right, Kanisha. They do a lot of stuff for the families with children and stuff like that. I got like 2 big trash bags of family clothes to give away now for children. Like I'm telling you, like it's really need to, like we really need to come together as a community. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna keep you posted. Let's have a plan. I'll get the venue. We'll book the venue. I'm gonna ask them down the William Way, can we have it on that day? And you know, I don't think they probably want to work that day, so we're gonna have to figure it out. It might have to be at the church on Sunday or something, or that Monday afternoon. I don't know. We figure it out. Now you know what? Now you doing too much. You doing too much. Somebody gonna give us a key and stuff
Key to what?
to the William Way Center. She doing.
Bah. You ain't getting no key. Y'all gonna get let in, but you ain't getting a key.
So listen.
Come on, slide this.
So listen. I want to talk about
Stark energy drink.
She want to talk about Stark energy drink. That's not what I want to talk about. I want to have a couple conversations. All right. So I'm like, I want to have a conversation. Like I'm on this board, right? I want to have another conversation. So we're gonna do the thing for New Year's. We gonna do it. All right, me, you, Kanisha, and Philly could cook her ass
Don't
off. So
don't say
too.
Philly nothing. Philly has a woman that's going out. Any woman that I deal with, she gonna cook for me. I'm not cooking anything.
We're gonna leave that alone, honey. We ain't even gonna do that tonight because it's almost Thanksgiving and it's cold as shit.
And especially New Year's because that is my birthday. So I'm not cooking anything. Is that all right? Is that
all right? So
all
I
right?
want to talk about. I got a couple things happening. I want to have a conversation about how can we be. Oh, wait a minute! I got something coming up December the 11th. Too, it's an educational workshop too. It's about teaching people about starting your own empire. Why is it important to have your documentation and your legal documentation in place? Why is it important for you to know about having a for-profit, a LLC versus a non-profit? What are your credentials going to substantiate? How are your credentials going to substantiate you with a non-profit versus an LLC? Like where should you fit in it? So it's all things like that. The ticket's only $20. I got some amazing giveaways to give away, raffle away. And it's going to be up in Germantown. Well, can you come, please? Because I really need your support. I really need you there. You said that about the painting with a twist, and you ain't never show up.
Yeah.
You're aging gracefully, and it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that weekend though, because you're gonna need to be there. Yeah, you're gonna need to be there. Yeah, and then don't even worry about forgetting about it, because I'm gonna remind you, because we're gonna be talking about that potluck. That information will be on time. Okay, so listen, Kanisha, well, why don't you get a ticket? Kanisha saying that information won't be on time for her about the building your own empire. I'm gonna send you the information, and like you could just cash at me $20, and once you pay for it, I know you're gonna remember to come, Kanisha.
That's $20.
All right, I'm gonna send you the Cash App information, and that way I know you'll remember that $20. If you don't remember the date, you remember that $20 because you.
Remember where you put that $20 at? You might not remember that date.
Yeah. I'm gonna remind you. Listen, I want to talk about us supporting these what you guys named as a white elite community. Like I'm really trying to level up. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people in our community had a mindset like they don't want to support the gay men. They definitely don't want to support white gay men elite groups. And they don't want to support white people, and they just want to be people of color. Even though I deal with people of color, like I'm biracial, and I work in an all white establishment. Like I ain't coming from that lens. I'm pro-black everything. I'm pro-black everything. I'm pro-black women everything. You understand what I'm saying? But there's also a world where we have to interact with one another. And that's challenging for me, because I promise you, I put this thing out there right now. I was like, oh, listen, I need y'all to donate to this organization. I need y'all help. And people was inboxing me like, Sappho, why should we donate to that organization? They've never done anything for us.
What organization was it?
Oh, I won't name the organization. I just want to say that, we have to be more intentional and open-minded, because we're the leaders of our communities. We really have to, because if I tell you, if I say to you guys, trust me, I'm at the table, I'm really opening up a pathway. That's my intention. And if I'm doing something wrong, then tell me. Say, if you not, you're not really for the people no more. Because I've never been a person that's not for the people. You understand what I'm saying? I've always been about, whenever I'm doing something, I'm always like, come on, everybody get it. Come on, get it. Like, so if I'm there, I'm never gonna be tokenized and not know about it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm the only African American female on the board, but I've also gotten the go ahead, the green light to say, listen, bring on Black women with you, so they can have a voice here, so they can be visible in our community, because we can't reach them because we really don't know what they need. They're not speaking to us. They're speaking about us, looking over that way. Does that make sense? Because we talk to each other about what other organizations not doing for us. We don't go to those organizations and say, hey, listen, how can we build and work together?
Absolutely. That's the key. You got to be willing to work with somebody. Like, put it closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah.
If you don't say that, if you don't get like, some people just like in the box. It's time to step out of the box. Like, you're never going to get nowhere being in this box. Like, move out and get to know people. Like, it doesn't matter what is it, a white elite. Sometimes that's where it's at. That's what we need.
We need each other. Because guess what? They need us as much as we need them. Because they're losing the benefits of being connected to us. Because people in the world, like all of us want to be connected, but we don't really know how to be connected. I get afraid to go outside of my culture. I get afraid to go and sit around, different people, but I don't let my fear stop me. I get afraid because I don't know what to expect. I don't know if I'm gonna be rejected. My mind is, I'm human. My mind still say the same thing. Am I good enough? Am I speaking clear enough? Am I smart enough? Is my money long enough? Am I going to be, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't let my fear stop me. And I don't want y'all to let y'all fear stop y'all. I want y'all to push past your fear and say, Sam, I'm gonna take a risk on what you believe in. I'm gonna take a risk on what we all need. That's real talk.
Are you waiting? You waiting for? I feel
I'm waiting for to say something.
You waiting for me to say something because like because I'm gonna say this. I'm not afraid, but I could tell you this: every time that I step to even go into these areas, it's always a rejection. Always. So sometimes, how many times people gotta reject you for you to just go ahead and do things yourself? Like every graphic design, I could do anything and everything that somebody need as far as a party, an event, or anything in that matter, and I always get rejected. You had to raise your hand for me, and it has been rejected so many times.
Why
so
do you think that is, though?
I don't know, because I sit there quiet and I partake into discussion and everything. So I don't know. Like, I guess I am too aggressive, too masculine looking. I don't know. I don't have that soft queer look, I guess, that they're looking for. I'm very dark skinned. I am a masculine. I'm a real masculine woman without the T. I'm a butch. I'm a real butch. I'm a lesbian butch. I'm an aggressive woman. I'm a masculine woman that know that, and I don't have a whole bunch of jokes. So you tell me why I'm getting rejected. I don't have the ha ha he, but I can handle business. I am about business. So after keep getting rejected so many times for these places, these people, faces that you put me in front of, because you put me in front of a lot of people. Aside from you, other people have. And I'm talking to them, and so after getting rejected, how about I just use my own money, my own funds, to do whatever I think that's needed to change the community. How about that?
I think that
Because rejection is, how can you be rejected from, let's even go to talking about domestic violence, right? Remember the event we were supposed to put together with domestic violence? You remember? How is it told to you and to me, oh, well, not Philly because Philly don't fit. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean Philly don't fit? Philly, I'm too aggressive, or I'm too whatever. Am I not a part of the LGBTQ community? What do you mean I don't fit in a panel of talking about domestic violence when I done live on both sides? You know, like, what are you talking about?
I think you're bringing up a great point, because when we talk about moving into diverse communities, and then we look at our butch lesbian girls, or we look at the lesbian community, especially lesbian women of color. Like, we've learned to bring on this, very hyper masculine or alpha male demeanor. And sometimes our demeanor can be intimidating to men, and especially to gay men, especially to men that especially to men that are not familiar with that aggressive term. Like, I get offended when I'm talking to somebody on a one-on-one conversation and they bring up too much aggression. I know that I come from a lifestyle of aggression and and assertive demeanor, if I'm saying that correctly. Like, my mannerisms can be, thuggish. But it's a time and a place for everything. Like, it's a time of switch. It's a cold.
Where am I switching up? I'm the same. I'm the same.
And then what we
talking about? But what are we talking about switching up when we deal with transgenders? When we deal with trans men? What do you want? People would rather. But listen, I'm a female. I'm a female. I'm a mother. I'm a butch. I'm a lesbian, and then I fit in the category of butch because I'm masculine. But I'm not transgender. I'm not a trans man. So what do they? It's like you look for. So when everybody talk about trans, everybody trans lives matter and all this stuff, right? I'm not a trans man. I'm a butch. But I'm harder than some trans men. So how am I not accepted? Because I'm too aggressive, because I look too hard, but I'm not a man. I'm a woman. I'm just an aggressive woman. I'm a masculine woman, but I'm not a trans man. But you accept trans men before you accept me as being a lesbian, masculine, butch woman. Like, what do you want? Everybody don't fit into that queer thing where we all happy and cheese. I'm happy and cheese, but that's not my whole demeanor. So like, what's wrong?
Here's the thing. Here's where I come from. Here's the stance that I come from. It's a time and a place for everything. And when when I was a child, I acted as a child. When I grew up, I act like a woman. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a time and a place for everything. Like, and I'm not. And you absolutely are. I'm never going to ask any of you to change your authenticity. I'm not going to ever try to challenge your truth. I'm going to encourage and inspire you to be truly who you are. What I'm going to ask you to do is come away from a place of hate and a place of aggression. And that's not you personally. I'm talking about to the community. You understand? Because like, if we go into these different diverse spaces, you understand, like, I ask people, again, I ask people to donate to this particular the particular organization.
What organization is that?
I'm not going to name what organization it is, but I asked people to donate to an organization, and they were saying that they didn't feel that this organization had reached out to the women of color. So I'm saying to women of color, because that's the community that I'm invested in, and I'm centralized around, and I'm passionate about. That's the community that I speak to. I'm asking you guys to, like, hey, listen, if you feel like there's a place, that there's a community or there's a space that is not speaking to you or serving your needs, then I'm inviting you to come sit at the table with me. Like, 'cause I want to develop some stuff. Like, I want to grow. I want to learn. You understand? And I want to level up. I really want to level up in my mind, in my consciousness, in the people I interact with. I want to bring you guys on. So, like, I'm getting ready to start a committee in this organization, and I'm going to ask people to, like, come on board. Like, if you're interested in doing some fundraising and learning how to do some fundraising, come on, be on a committee with me. Like,
what are we fundraising for?
If you come in, we fundraising to give money away. Like, it's a philanthropist organization. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on board and get your voice heard. Like, I'm not the end all be all. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on board. I'm opening the door. Like, come on board with me. They gave me the green light. They said, get your own committee. You could go for it. Nobody else is doing it. So, all right, come on, y'all.
Okay.
And then don't ask me. Don't ask me why somebody else think the way they do about you. Come ask them your goddamn self. Come ask them.
Sorry.
Come ask. What? And that's so real, Mo. Like, and I love you for saying that because, like, there is no me without you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we're a community. I've never been so arrogant till I've been at a place where I've said like, oh, so no, I'm here and other people are here. There is no me without you. My heartbeat is you guys. You understand? So like I'm asking you, like, you gotta come on board with me. Like you gotta come on and step in these spaces with me. Because the reality, it ain't but at this point 2 original members. So the whole thing is turning around. So this is a perfect time to come on board.
Solid. Say that then. Because
you need to be in position.
It's a whole bunch of people that
it's the women's season. You ain't got to be a woman of color, but women. Yeah. It is what it is. You know,
because it's a whole bunch of people like me. Just want y'all to know.
Like, and you know, and that's real talk because like I wanted to kind of bring the women's conference up in May or like June of this year. Like I need my sisters. Like I can't do this without y'all. I'm not going to move forward without y'all. You understand? Like I want a team so strong that you don't know who the boss is. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of team I'm looking for. Like I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not waiting for nobody, but I know like when the teacher's ready, the students, you know, when the students is ready, the teacher will appear. Like it's our season. Like it's time to move forward. Like we got one space. We got a multiple organizations right now that want to see us advance. I told you that I've spent multiple thousands of dollars in the last couple of months trying to redevelop this building. I just bought I bought a property for us to have a domestic violence drop-in center. I promise you, when I got in position with this nonprofit and I got the degrees behind it, you understand, the people was like, we got plenty of money to give you. When you gonna get started? You understand what I'm saying? So like, and I'm saying like, you know, I've been on a sabbatical for like 5-6 years. And I'm like, God, what you want me to do? I'm going to do it. But I'm saying like now I'm at a position, right? I'm at this table with these people and they saying, we need you to do fundraising or like when you see these boards, like at these different major corporate organizations, like these big organizations in the city, and you see all these people on the board and I've seen them and I've seen sometimes I look at them and I'll be like, damn, why anybody never asked me to be on the board? And I come from a board of women of color, but I'll be saying like when I'm talking about different orgs, like I'll be like, why nobody never, you know, and then I got invited. And then I reached back and I was reaching back to the women and I was like, can y'all help me? Can y'all help me? And people was like, Sam, they ain't never helped us, but that's not true. Because I want to say this on this live radio and I want you to record this and I'm giving you my word on this. This same organization funded Elements to have a conference. And I know, and you know I know what I'm talking about when I say that. So it ain't all they have now. You have to ask for it. I'm telling you, I said, and I just want to say that closed mouths don't get fed. That's the bottom line.
Oh, I put plenty of money. I done put plenty of money into things. Oh no, I'm just saying I done put plenty of money and time in a thing. It sound like you make it sound so good. Like it's like a closed mouth don't get fed. So you need to speak up. You need to do this and that, and things gonna happen. But what about it's plenty of people that have spoke up and that have done things and reached out and nothing has happened. Not saying that you never give up. So you don't give up. You keep doing it, but you still have to pursue things on your own. Like this is where my motto at with this, right? Real fast. Like my motto at with this is like this is something that's needed that hasn't been done, right? So it's like I need to put my all in it, put my time and my money in it, because I can't sit around, keep asking for stuff when I already been rejected. You've been rejected before. Okay, now you got your feet wet where somebody is like, okay, finally, come on. Like, think about how many doors has been shut on you that you didn't ask about. So
Multiple
now,
shit.
right? So now you're.
I feel. How we
So don't forget about those times, because everybody else is on those. Doors getting shut. So so the door's been open for you. So okay, so you leave the door open and you letting people in with you. Cool. So that's where you're at. But come on, you got to think about just a minute ago, them doors wasn't open, and you've been trying to get them doors open for a long time, but you haven't give up.
Listen, I'm telling
You ain't
like,
give up.
But I'm gonna say
You ain't
this,
give
though.
up.
I'm gonna say this. I did give up because, like, I put the work in, and I'm not even gonna act like I didn't. Like, I put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Since for multiple over a decade, like I put the work in, and
Solid.
then all of a sudden, like because I was putting the work in, and I'm telling you, I was on every set. My face was in every.
How many
movie
years
ever.
it's been that you put the work in? How many years you
Listen
put the
what I'm
work
saying
in?
to you. And then when I stopped, I just stopped. I didn't make no closure. I didn't say goodbye. I just stopped. And then I went on a sabbatical and I shut down. I didn't show up at events. I didn't support people events. And people's like, well, what the fuck is going on with Sappho? What happened to the stuff, Sappho? Like, you just left us high and dry. So like now I'm trying to regain the trust of the people and let the people know, listen, I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to die here. You guys are going to bury me here. Like, I'm here to stay. And then and then the reality of it is, like, because I was in school. I was in grad school. So that took a lot of my time and attention. And now I'm coming back. But like when I come back and I go in these spaces, like I don't go in spaces with arrogance, but I go in there with a humble heart saying like, thank you. Because
Right.
one of the things that I had to remember about my nature is that I'm loving and I'm kind and I'm humble. And I come with a genuine love for people. You understand? People can feel that. You can't go in, like you can't come in me and my wife have a foundation. You can't come to me with a bunch of rah-rah and arrogance and shit. I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. Would you help somebody that was coming to you all rah-rah and arrogant?
Nah, who would come? I don't think I can't even say too many people in our community come like that.
All day long. I came in here and if I fuss at you one time, you'd be like, Sam, stop talking to me like that.
Because you come in here very aggressive and bossing me around. Like you don't. It's only just some. You gotta find a medium because
that's just how people.
Because Young Buck, you not my boss. You know what I mean? So I want you to give me that same respect that I give you. I don't treat you like I'm your boss either. We on the same level. So you can't come in here bossing me around. You got to come in here talking to me like I'm a human being. That's it.
That lesson in and of itself was more priceless to me than any other door being open, any other opportunity being offered. Just having good character.
Right. That's all. That's all I
require. Because let me tell you something. Before I had went on a sabbatical, my nature, even though I was kind and humble, I was very controlling. I was very hard to get along.
You still is.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, no, really, real talk. Because it had to be my way. I didn't see any other way. We gotta
just
learn
gotta find a medium.
Color that we come from a place of, we gotta protect ourselves. So that's all we know how to do is come with aggression and assertiveness and passion. And I ain't saying take a step back by no means, but what I'm saying is that you gotta learn how to finesse and get your needs met.
Like with a woman, like when you talking to a woman, a feminine woman, you gotta get
you gotta learn how to finesse.
Solid.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I turn my
what you sipping your tea? What you sipping your tea? Huh? She sipping her tea. Solid.
I don't know what just happened just now. Like that thing.
You said you got finesse. You got finesse your way in. I'm just saying. But yeah, okay.
But like when you talking to feminine women, how you try to finesse your way in talking to feminine women. Like, I'm going through life at this point right now. Like, I got more years behind me than in front of me, and I want to give it my all. And one thing that I have always fought against is moving in different cultures. Mm-hmm.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So like, and I looked at myself and I said, Sappho, you doing yourself a disservice. You are educated woman. Like you have absolute potential. You absolutely, you understand, you got passion, you got authenticity. Like, listen, like you got so much to offer you and others. Like you need to calm down and level up yourself, Sappho. You understand? So like that was the story that was a talk that I had to have with me. And I think when I got out of my own way and had and understood what that meant, I started moving in different. I started moving with a different energy.
Solid. I only think. Uh, what? What
Huh?
happened?
What happened? You freezing?
Solid.
Hey Caroline, where you at?
I do want to say this, Seth. As you moving into those positions, I just want you to remember, as you moving into them positions, and I'm you asked me to come this month, I'll start coming again. All right, I will say that. But as you moving into those positions, as though and those doors are being open for you now, that wasn't really then. I want while those are being done, I need you to talk about the work that you put in, how much time you put in when them doors wasn't open, because
Like that, like
yeah, it takes a long time, and I want you to remember that it do, because you like, come on, it do, because even some of the things that I was able to do, as running Thug Divas, just point blank running Thug Divas Entertainment. Some of the things that I was able to do, the promoters and stuff before me wasn't able to do. So I know that y'all put the work in and got in their head. And so I know that y'all was denied. And then, next one came denied, next one. So when I bust through the door, it was enough of them denying some of those things, and I was able to get in them doors. But I just want you to know that you still have to remember, all that work that you already done put in, all the work that you put in and was rejected. So you're there now, but how many years of work did you put in already? To keep rejecting, and just know. And so me watching you able to do some of the things that you're able to do now, and some of the doors that's open to you now, after all this time, like, yo, that's good. But that's good. That's moving forward. But don't forget about all of that you didn't. So when the next person come up, so boom, that's so I'm a promoter behind, I'm after you, but it's a couple before me that's after you. You know what I mean? So I'm back here, but it's more after me still. So just know that we just all trying to move up. We all trying to move up.
Listen, I don't even
Like
have that
we all.
crab in the barrel mentality. My
Okay.
thing is like, ain't nobody all trying to like we are. It's women. It's our season. Like there is
Okay.
no reason why what you want you can't manifest and make it happen.
So that's right. That's why I utilize every little dollar that I have, and I invest in that's why I invest in, that's why it's so important for whatever dreams that somebody have for you to invest in yourself, because ain't nobody gonna keep like ain't nobody gonna keep telling me no. You gotta keep pushing forward. You gotta keep pushing forward. If I'm being told no, that means I need to work a little harder on whatever it is that I'm trying to do. Because I want it to be a point where somebody knocking on my door, like how I'm knocking on somebody else's door, you knock on my door, because I'm putting this time, I'm putting this work in, I'm putting this effort
But
in.
here's the thing though, right? Listen to this though. This is what I want y'all to understand too. Like there's a community of folks. Like we listen, as women of color, we have put the foundation in our community. Listen, we put our thing down with nothing, with no funding,
Right.
with no support.
That's what we
like
do.
We made shit happen. Like we
Still
ain't got
doing
to
it.
work as hard at this level.
Solid.
Like what I'm
Solid.
saying to you, like this
Okay.
is why I want to have these educational workshops
Solid.
to teach you guys like how to be at another level, like to legalize your documents, to legalize your movement,
Okay.
to take yourself to another level. Like we ain't no longer having support groups. Like we really need to have organizations. Like we at a whole nother place. We don't have to have memberships to get in gay bars anymore. We don't have to be a secret anymore.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm saying to y'all, like I want us to be at a whole nother place in our mindset, like level up. When I was like, yo, give me a donation, it was like give what you can. I'm talking about we got a culture of white elite people. One person put on Facebook about a month ago after his birthday, he was like, I'm about to give out $1 million this year. I have never seen $1 million at this point in my life. Do I want to see it, and do I intend to see it
At one
within the
time?
next 5 years?
Right.
Absolutely. You understand
So
what I'm saying? So come on back on, Ma.
let's talk about it. Do we actually do a black leader, black promoter, black whatever, black queer, black LGBTQ have to have a nonprofit in order to get assistance? Let's talk about that. Do you think that you will be where you at now if you didn't start a nonprofit? Do we do as a black promoter, as a black event thrower, as a black educator, as a black LGBTQ person of color, POC, got to add all them taglines. In order to get the respect from these other organizations, do we have to be nonprofit? Because that's where I'm at right now. I'm not nonprofit. I have a LLP. And it's funding available, but it's like, well, you're not nonprofit. Oh, well, you need to do something. You need to do that. So you are nonprofit now. You're nonprofit, and now these doors are open to you. So let's even talk to the young promoters right now. Let's talk to the young people, the younger ones that's trying to have events and do things to uplift the LGBTQ community, and that is a part of the POC that don't have a nonprofit organization. Do we need to be a nonprofit organization to get funding, to get the respect and all that from these organizations that are stable, that are big in our community, that are doing things, that these millions of dollars are funded into them, the ones that have all this funding that's supposed to be available for us? Do we have to be nonprofit in order to get these things? Yeah. So then that's what we need to teach our people then, because
December the 11th at Studio 54 in Germantown, I'm going to teach y'all how I'm bringing Dr. Proctor, one of the top line teachers in the state of Pennsylvania, in the tri-state area. December the 11th, I'm going to teach y'all why you need to have your own nonprofit, why you need to have an LLC, or why you need to have a fiscal sponsor.
Talking about LLC,
you don't have to have a nonprofit, but you need a fiscal sponsor. And I am open to being legally someone's fiscal sponsor, but you gotta have your business in order. You gotta have your business lined up.
So even with that,
I'm not like, my brand is everything. My brand is everything, and I took years to build my brand. Like, my brand is everything. Like, I will help you do whatever you need to do. But bottom line, any monies that you get or any donations that you get, they gotta be a tax write-off. All that money they give out, like, you know how.
So then that's what we need to talk. That's what need to be taught to our people. It's like I have to.
Studio 54, tickets $20.
I have to
build your own empire.
I have to admit that you see it. It's a lot of black businesses starting in Philadelphia. It's a whole lot of them that's starting. It's a whole lot of them that's developing. It's a lot of people that's opening businesses that are black, that are POC, LGBTQ POC, that's opening. But a lot of them are not nonprofit. A lot of them are doing things for the LGBTQ community because they are a part of it, but they are not nonprofit, and they are looking for funding, but they are not nonprofit. So it's like you have to. So really, let me tell you, really, it's like you be scared away from nonprofit, because they say if you start something large in the community that benefits the LGBTQ and you turn it into nonprofit, then somebody could come in and take that away from you. So is that true?
I need you all that have this mindset, that want to do something, that want to start your own business. I want you to attend the event December the 11th at Studio 54. It's how to start your own empire. I'm going to quote, hey, how you doing, love? I want you to come out and learn about what that means for you. How do you get how do you start a nonprofit? Like, I want to give you the information so you can level up, because y'all doing the work. You're doing the work. Now, you got these organizations that are philanthropies. Like, there were multiple organizations this year that had 25 and 30 year celebrations and 50 year celebrations, and the tickets was like $125. And I know for me, that seems like a steep amount when I have, 10 grandchildren, 5 children, grown children, a wife, a household. You understand what I'm saying? $125 ticket around the holiday can be steep. You understand what I'm saying? And then again, you know, to
Start a
network,
nonprofit.
they got, you know, you could pick and choose. You know, because I feel like, you know, I feel like I want to invest in my future. My goal is to retire in 5 years. That's my goal. I ain't playing no games with it. You know, I'm saying like I probably sit back after 5 years and probably come off out of work at the 10th.
Solid. So we need to so we need to start nonprofits so we can actually level up,
I ain't saying
right?
you need to start no nonprofit because for real, if you want to be in business and you don't want to start something that's going to be like as a I need y'all to come to the educational
Yeah, I'm gonna
workshop.
come because I
Nonprofits,
wanna.
like you can get you can have these block grants or you can have these restricted grants and you have to do what the grants say you gotta do.
Right.
You got an LLC and a Duns and Bradley number, like you may have a non-restricted grant. Like you gotta understand what you're dealing with. So like I need y'all to come to this workshop so I
Solid.
can educate y'all and teach y'all because like me and my wife, Sappho and Voices Foundation was the recipients of the Bread and Roses of the grant. But we had to be a nonprofit in order to get the grant. You understand what I'm saying? Like their grants leeway. Leeway got something, but you don't have to be a nonprofit to get a leeway grant, but you do have to be qualifying candidate to get that grant. And is it restricted? It's not a restricted grant. It's to help you build whatever your vision is. Like they got organizations out there that's throwing away money. And I've heard people say there's so much. It's so much money out there.
Yeah, I
So
just
much.
applied for
Haven't you
one.
heard people say that? Oh, it's so much money out there.
I
It's
just
so much
applied for
money
one.
out there.
Table talk
Hold on.
something.
It- They say it all the time, but then
But
you
we
be
still
seeing
have
like, well,
poverty.
where the
It's all
money
this
at?
free
Show me
money,
where the
but
money
we
at. Show me
still
where the
have
money at.
poverty. We
Like
still
you
have
gotta
homeless
line
people.
yourself
We still,
up.
like, come on.
Because how
Solid.
people have money to give you is that they give money that's tax deductible so they can get their money back.
Right.
You
So let's
understand?
talk about. So that's what we. So that's the education part. That's the part where we educating our people about letting them know that exactly where this money coming from, exactly how you can get the money, and
And
because
then
they're giving you this money because it's a tax write off, so they can get it right back. So that's why you have to be nonprofit so that they can get that bread back. Because if you're not nonprofit, then they can't get it, and they donate some money to you, then they can't get that back on a tax write off. But if you are nonprofit and they donate some money or give some money out to you, then they can get it back because you are a nonprofit organization, right?
and my thing is too, like this organization that I'm telling y'all about, a couple of them, but the one I'm really talking about, you know, I'm not there because I wanted to get anything. Because if I wanted something from them, I would have been on the committee. Like I really just want to learn how to think different and respond to everybody different. Like I got an
Okay.
authentic love for the people.
So
You understand what I'm saying? Like I really just wanted to learn something different. And I swear for the first time in my life, I'm not in the place where I'm saying, oh, you gotta give me something, you gotta give me something, you gotta give what you giving me, what you got. Like, no, it's really like a human, like a place of humanness.
because we do things. Some of us do things for the love. Like we try to get a little assistance. But shout out to whoever that's doing something for the community and not getting no assistance and just doing it from the muscle. Because you done did it from the muscle plenty of times, for a long time. And that takes a lot just to do something where you putting out more than you taking in, or you putting out more finances than you taking in. You doing it because you love it, because you know that that we need it, that the LGBTQ need it.
Like, and
Like
that's
we
just,
need it. We
wait a
need
minute.
that love. We need that help. We need things.
If you got a passion for something, you're gonna do whatever it
Right.
takes. So yeah, I mean, so that like you putting all this money out there
That's
because it's in your heart. Like you
that's
are
right.
that's what you love to do.
Right. Shout out to everybody that's doing that.
But
Like
here's
keep
the
doing
thing
it.
though, right?
Don't let nothing
Not
stop you
only
from doing
not
it.
only
Like,
that, right? When you talk about leveling up, like I'm asking y'all to
do
come
it.
on and be
Like,
a part of a committee with me because I want us to learn how to see things different. Like we've been an oppressed sector of folks, women of color specifically. We've been an oppressed group of people. You understand? Always behind the scene, always arguing, always like trying to like crabs in the barrel, trying to come up like on some bull crap. Like and I think it's sad because we're the most gifted of of creation, most creative, most brilliant, most skillful in the group. But like we got this mentality, like if it ain't about something that's gonna benefit me financially, then I ain't doing it. You understand? Like, where's your passion at? Like, where's your authenticity? Hey, Nate, like, where's your authenticity at? Like, I'm going to challenge y'all not only to come to the workshop on December 11th, but also come and be a part of this committee with me. What we gonna do? We're gonna learn how to level up.
Learn how to
Together.
level. Learn how
We're
to
gonna learn that together.
learn how to level up.
We
Level
gonna
up.
learn it together.
That's
And it don't take
Sierra.
no
Level
whole
up.
lot
You
of
know how to
people,
do
'cause
that
I don't got
dance?
no whole lot of energy for no dumb shit. I
You
don't.
know how to do
I got
that.
my own thing going on. Like, and I'm moving. I'm making moves. Like I really am. You understand? And it's not because of something somebody gave me. It's because like I really am just tired of being with. Well, we all trying to push through, or we all trying to get like. No, come on. I'm that. Listen.
Each one teach one. Each one teach one. Right? Right? Each one teach one. If when you're able to move to the next level, you should be bringing somebody with you.
Like, well, I'm extending
Move
the
to the next
invitation.
level.
And
Bring
that's pretty
somebody
much
with
what
you.
we're talking about right now. Like, I'm willing to extend the invitation because I said, well, I'm having some challenges because folks feel like, this particular group of folks have never reached out to women of color. So, and they were like, listen, do your thing. Come on board, have your voices heard, be involved, get involved. It's no leaders, it's no, you know what I mean?
Open
like
the
you
doors.
gotta come on board. Like, so they said, well, you take on this committee. And I was like, okay, well, let me bring in my crew and let me find out who want to be a part of it. And then we could come on and then do some, brainstorming and have our voices heard and be like at the table because like that's just who I am. Like if I come through the door, you're not there. I need you to understand. Like if you have a passion or willingness and you're not there only because you felt like you weren't invited or nobody made a way for you to get through the door. Well, I'm saying, come on now, because I wasn't invited. Well, I ain't gonna say I wasn't invited, but yeah, that.
What? Right. You bust through the doors. You kept knocking and made them finally answer. Come on, Sat. Like, let's talk real. You was like this, and they saying no, and then you knocking some more, and they saying no, and you like, yo, what's up? And they saying no. So you really broke.
That's not true. This organization financed Elements
Well, I don't know
years ago. Elements had some wonderful conferences. This particular organization financed us to have our women's conference.
Solid. So you knew about them.
Yeah.
That's what's up. But you still was knocking on them doors.
Yeah, because I come from that same group of women that say, oh, we don't mess with them. Because they the elite society. They don't do nothing for us.
You know, let me tell you all.
Wait.
Right.
It's our season.
And it's Sappho time. You in that door. We need you in that door.
Though, like it's our season. Like
we
need one another.
Right.
We need one another because, like, the bottom line is that, like, one thing that's for certain and true for sure. Let me say this to you: there are multiple organizations in the city of Philadelphia. We have the LGBTQ community. Each one of our spectrums on that line. Mm-hmm. We have our own spaces. Like this station is owned by a lesbian woman of color. Everybody that comes in here, this is a radio station. I'm only on my live radio because I want to show you on Facebook what we're doing. But we're on YouTube at AE Radio, and it's Healing Time. This show is called It's Healing Time with Sappho Fulton. So, but and for those who never have seen it, this is the station. We're actually in a real live radio station. Okay. So you just see me on Facebook. Okay. So I want you to understand, like, y'all doing the work. We doing the work.
I'm doing the work. No funding.
We need to level up. You need to level your consciousness up.
Solid.
So like December the 11th, there is at Studio 54, we're having a workshop, how to build your own empire, because you gotta get in position. Like it's our season. Women, it's our season. Sisters, it's our season. It's our season. You understand? Like this show was geared around like talking about issues of domestic violence for women, lesbian women of color. But like we need to kind of really come out of the mindset that nobody's gonna help us, nobody's gonna open the door. Like one of the things I respect everybody's truth. If this is for white gay men over here, this is for white gay women over here, and this is for black gay women over here, and this is for trans men over here, and trans women over there, and black gay men over there, then okay, I respect your truth. But when it comes to like building a legacy and sustaining a legacy and like building and sustaining community, Audre Lorde said it years ago, without community, there is no liberation.
And this A radio is for everybody.
And
A radio.
And what does liberation mean? It's a
Let's
sense
get
of
it.
freedom.
A radio is for the lesbians, for the bisexuals, for the transgenders, for the queers, for the like LGBTQIAPK. We're looking for everybody that's a part of everything to be a part of this. It's not we're not and we're not even just looking for we're not even just looking for POC. We are open to if you are part of the LGBTQIAPK, then this is for you.
So she said it's on AE radio. It's Philly Sharp. And
this is for you.
It's Philly Sharp. But
get your voice heard.
What I want you to understand is
LGBTQIAPK media.
What I need us to understand is that, like, we gotta liberate ourselves. We gotta consciously liberate ourselves. So and it's that time.
Solid.
So that's why I want to start having more things like where we can empower women, because that's what Sappho's way is about. Like Sappho's like empowering one another, like building your confidence up, like doing opportunities where we can speak in front of one another and giving one another the courage to say, listen, your voice is beautiful. Like, I want to hear you. What you have to say is important. That's true. That's true. You know what I mean? So I am going to like, y'all can inbox me if y'all interested in being on the fundraising committee with a predominantly white gay male organization, but it's not just for them, it's for the community, because the fundraiser is going to be about the community.
So
at the end of the day, it's for community. It's their space, but it is about community. It is about community.
And what's the fundraiser for?
It's to raise money for the organization that gives away money to other organizations.
Solid. Okay.
It don't get no better.
Somebody was just talking about that. Somebody was talking about starting something to.
The first thing that's going to happen is that you're going to come to the workshop that's going to teach you how to start your own organization. So you can be in position. Once you start raising money for other organizations to give away money to organizations, then you'll be in position to say, hey, listen, I'm an organization. I'm on the committee. I put the work in. Here go my proposal. Like, do I qualify? And if you don't qualify there, you'll at least be in position to qualify. You understand? Or you may just feel like that's not for me. I don't want to run my own organization. I just want to help other people and work with other people building their organization and building up something.
Solid.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, sometimes people just better team players as opposed to running something at a corporate level. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Solid.
Because I never believed that I was going to run a nonprofit. I always wanted to just be a part of, support somebody that was doing it, do whatever they needed me to do, like do the groundwork, whatever I could do to help out. Like, I just wanted to be a part of. You understand? Like the background.
You is not a background person, Sappho.
I
don't know who you trying to fool. You is not a background person. You've never been.
I used to stand behind Shane all the time. Remember that, Mo? I used to stand behind Shane all the time.
You is not a background person.
Like, listen, and then I remember when Fatima pushed me to the front of the stage when Black Pride had a Kwanzaa event, and Fatima was like, "You guys speak. Like, we gotta do that more for one another." Like, Fatima was like, "You guys speak." I was so nervous. I pushed myself to speak at a LGBTQ affair, like a town hall meeting downtown, like about a year ago. I was so nervous. At Rittenhouse, my voice was shaking and everything, but I'm learning how to speak better in front of people. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we gotta learn. I never thought I was nervous to speak in front of people because I'm outgoing. But when it comes to speaking, I get nervous.
Solid.
People would never know that about me. My FaceTime radio show has helped me speak better in front of people. You understand what I'm saying? Like I still get nervous around people. Like I don't know if I'm gonna say the right thing. Is it gonna be smart enough? Is it gonna be good enough? Am I going to study? You understand? So like we gotta empower and teach one another. I believe in y'all, and there is no me without y'all. So
What? Solid, because I'm shy and I don't talk and I don't really come on nobody's show and I don't really do all this, but you wanted me to sit on your show today, so you're gonna hear it a little bit. You already know how I feel about things, but you also know that I keep going.
look at my face.
You know, I don't talk, I don't sit on nobody's shows. I let y'all run your own shows. I barely do my show. I'm going through whatever, dealing with my mom health. I've been dealing with this for 3 years, so I don't really, you
I
know,
appreciate you
I
coming.
don't really like the last 3 years. I haven't been really active because I'm dealing with my mother and her health and these doctors, and that makes you change your life and to change the outlook of things in a whole, you know. So I'm dealing with so much, but guess what? Pushing through it, that I done took every little cent that I have. I've been paying for this space for a whole year. I've had this space for a year now, you know that. So I think your show started in February. So aside from the fact that I had this place for a whole year, but I was just building on it, we're going to celebrate 1 year when your first show aired. I got to get that exact date, but I know it was in February. And you was,
Okay.
and your
I'm
show was the
excited.
first show
I'm
on the
excited.
station.
Thanks for the
You know what I
grant,
mean?
Mo. Thank you. I'm
But I've been
excited.
pushing through it, you know. So I'm trying to, and I was depressed. You know, I think I was in a depressive state for this whole 3 years, and nobody even understand that or paid attention to it. You know, because I start moving different and I start backing up, only because I've just been taking care of my mom. You know, and that whole cycle is like totally different. But still through it, I just been pushing like still with no financial, I was able to do this. You know what I mean?
And
It's
that's the thing about it, though.
because
Like
I
too many women's organizations have pushed through with no funding and no support. Like you got people with long money in our community that want to fund
Solid.
organizations that are moving for a cause.
Okay.
And they don't know who you are because like we have drawn a wedge historically between us.
So we need to fix
For
that.
both sides,
Okay.
not us. But you know, I'm not saying not me, you, and you. I'm saying there's a wedge between
Right.
us.
Okay.
You understand? Like, there's no reason that this radio show isn't sponsored like Word Radio Show. It's the only LGBTQ radio station in the city.
Well, I just went through something with I think it's a grant.
Did that go off?
It's a grant. Yeah, it's a grant John, that I just applied to through Reno. Well, Reno had this it's a whole bunch of us and we just applied to something. So I'm I'm getting out of whatever space I was, because you still had me going through stuff. I still was trying to go through, to places and stuff with you while I'm dealing with this with my mom. So I still been moving. I still been a little active, but not as active as I used to be. So we just did fill out. I just did some stuff trying to
What is it? I want some of that money.
trying to it was it's called on the table talk, and it's dealing with one of the Philadelphia organizations with philanthropists that give out money to what they trying to do is redevelop a whole bunch of things in Philadelphia. So um if you have events and ideas and things like that, then they'll help you through them.
Oh, that's a
You
good
know.
thing. That's how Leeway Grant is. Like if you want to write something or you're an artist or something like that, Leeway Grant will fund you and help you get started and stuff like that. Leeway Grant got a grant coming out December the 1st is the opening and March the 1st.
Okay.
Like that's a nice, what is called on the table.
I think it's on the table talk. I believe that's what it's called, on the table talk.
Bread and Roses fund me and my wife, but you have to be a nonprofit to get funded by Bread and
Oh, yeah,
Roses.
so I'm gonna check out your event about being a nonprofit. I don't even mind being nonprofit, especially here at the
I got tickets in my car.
especially here with the radio station. But it's a fear. Look, sell them tickets. Trying to sell them
You
tickets.
gotta hustle hard.
Look,
Listen, the hustle real over here. Now listen, now you can talk all that good. Give me $1 million shit. Like when you over on this side of the line, you got to hustle hard. Listen, how many of y'all want tickets over here? That's all I need.
Yeah, I need a ticket. How about you subtract it? Like, what's up? But that don't even work like that, right? That don't work like that. It ain't even a barter. How about you subtract it from any monies that need to transfer? You know, we good right now. We good, right? But don't come at me like that. Don't come at me like that. Like it's a dubski. Like
So listen, so there's
I
some more
got
people
you.
that came on. There's some more people that. Hey, Dottie, how are you?
But I definitely
Um,
wanna check it
if
out.
you know of anybody this week, I want to wind up showdown because we did talk about a lot.
It's 8 o'clock too.
Yeah, I want to end the show. But if you know of any organizations, any churches, or any places that are feeding people for the holiday, if you're willing to have somebody come in your home,
Pastor Christina Brinson that do the show here on Saturday, she is doing stuff for Thanksgiving. She is feeding I believe 25 to 30 people.
where
I don't know, but if they following her page, it's on her page, Pastor Christina Brinson. She do the show
Pastor Christina Brenton.
on you have met her before?
No, yeah, I did. I met her with Reno. So, but listen, she comes on the AE radio. She's feeding up to 30 people. So you got to go on her show with RSVP. What are the tickets for? Tickets are for the show that's called Starting Your Own Empire. How to build your own empire.
You said the show, the event.
How to build your own empire. We're doing a workshop December the 11th at Studio 54, Germantown in Shelton, over there in Maplewood Plaza. We're doing a workshop on teaching people how to what it means to be in business, what you need to know to get started, and once you get started, like what do you need to know to get your business off the ground. Like it's going to be all things with whether you should have a nonprofit, whether you should have an LLC, or whether you should have a for-profit, and what things are you looking for. You understand, and what do you need to get started? Like what kind of documents you need. Tickets is only $20. It don't get no better than that. This is a $300 workshop, like, and they $20. Dr. Proctor is top of the line. You gotta look up Dr. Wesley Proctor. Like he the truth. Like it don't get no better than that. Wesley Proctor don't get no better than that. Like I bring y'all the best. Like sometimes it be so good, y'all be like, oh, it can't be real. Like no, but this real.
It's real.
It's real. You got. It's time for us to level up. Like it's the women's season. It's healing time. That's my motto. That's my slogan. It's healing time.
It's healing time. Get healed.
It's healing time.
Get healed.
Each and every one of you, I love you. There is no me without you. I need you to always know that there's no me without you. You are my heartbeat, and you're my reason. So, hey, Karen, thank you for saying that, Karen. Karen says she's glad I'm back in stride. I've never lost. Well, yeah, thank you for saying that. I appreciate you, Karen. So again, if anybody's in crisis this week, you need somebody to talk to. Whatever's happening with you in terms like going through a situation, building a domestic violence shelter from the muscle. We're still looking for funding for that. We're on the table right now with that one. But if you need something emergency drop-in, please call my phone 267-756-0400. 267-756-0400. I am a therapist. I'm a master levels therapist. I do family therapy. I'm skillful in family therapy and substance abuse and mental health disorder, co-occurring disorders. So you can call me and I will get you to what you need, the resources that you need. If you need me to come and get you, just call me. The holidays are rough for a lot of us, and sometimes we just need somebody on the other line to talk to. Okay, so my number is there. You can call me. Again, my number is 267-756-0400. Tickets. You can cash at me or you can send me your money through PayPal. My PayPal address is my name. It's right on my Facebook. Sappho.Fulton, Sappho.Fulton 2742 @gmail.com. Just say for ticket, and it's $20 for the ticket. I'll post a flyer right after the show to my page, or you can cash at me the $20 at my phone number 267-756-0400. The last thing I want to say before we leave, and do our breathing exercises to breathe out. is that we're anticipating on doing a potluck feeding the community for New Year's, right, Mo? So if you, yeah, and we're gonna try to get the William Way Center. If not, we'll do it at the Rotunda. I'll let you know the venue the next week that we're in. Yeah, whatever the venue is available, because I'm not sure who's gonna be open. But because the Rotunda is easy access. So, but we'll let you know about that if you're interested in being a part of it. See Mo, inbox Monique, and we can all get on board with that. So Mo and Tanisha says she want to be a part of it too. So Kanisha says she want to be a part of it. So all right. So and Stark Water. Don't forget Stark energy drink. This right here, I swear by it.
Oh, look.
I don't even drink coffee like that no more. Because I promise you, this right here is the truth. It's on my page. You put it, ask me about it, inbox me. Did I forget anything, guys?
Make sure you log in A Radio.
Or make sure you log in A Radio to hear It's Healing Time with your favorite host, the Fultons. Hey, Kathy.
And make sure you check out all the other shows
I'll post
on
a
A Radio.
Kathy, for that for the event, so you can have all the information about it. Because I know it says Studio 54. It's December the 11th. It's 6 to 9. The tickets are $20, and it is all things information about building your own empire. Okay.
So coming to that thing, are you able to start?
You can get started right then and there.
Okay.
All right, because Dr. Proctor, that's what he do. Okay. So y'all can line up with Dr. Proctor right then and there. Okay. Bring your notepads, bring your notebooks. I should have put my portfolio in so y'all can see it. Like, that's not the end all be all. Like, it's not just, oh, I'm gonna go to a workshop, I'm gonna start my nonprofit. Like, no, you gotta put the work in. You gotta put the work in. I got a grant writing accounting committee right now that's working for my organization, that's helping me put my business plan in order, that's helping me research and look for grant, look for funding. Like, I don't just want the twos and fews. You understand what I'm saying? So like my vision is like my 5-year plan. Like I want to be able to kind of fall back and let the business run itself. You understand what I'm saying? Like I put the work in. I put a lot of work in. I'm not telling you that you can get into something and get a retirement plan in 5 years. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that like you gotta get your vision in mind. You gotta get in order, and I want to help you do that. You know, to what the knowledge I have, I want to give it to you. I want Dr. Proctor to teach each one of y'all how to start your own empire. Okay.
Solid.
All right. Let's breathe out and close for tonight. All right. We ain't gonna do it in no prayer or anything. I don't want to make this a religious station, but you know, you can pray if you want to pray while we meditate. What? I don't know, because you know, more in the church and stuff.
You not in the church?
No, I'm not in the church. I don't go to church. I'm a heathen. I practice E5. I don't go to church.
What's E5?
I practice witchcraft.
So witchcraft don't believe in God? Like,
of course I believe in God.
So but you don't pray?
You better respect God.
So you don't pray.
Here we go. The show is over. We ain't doing this. We ain't doing this.
I'm just saying, like so you don't pray?
I was on this show all night long and I got shit all in my teeth. You didn't even tell me. I
don't see it. You talking to Monique. Monique ain't tell you.
You gotta pray for me, Mo. You gotta pray for my soul to get better. All right, y'all. Let's do a breathing exercise for the week. I want y'all to go and be blessed for the week. All right. I want y'all to go and keep your minds right, keep your lives and keep your hearts right. Be in prayer. I want to pray for the families that are at Tador tonight. Trans Day Remembers. This is a Trans Day Remembers. I want to pray for our trans brothers and sisters. I'm normally there supporting this time of the year. Like it's for the trans folks that are cold cases that they will never be able to find what happened. You know, we will never be able to find out what happened. Families that are broken based on that information, you know, the lack of information. And then we got a system right now that wants to make trans folks invisible, which they will never be invisible. So, you know, I want y'all to, you know,
And just prayer for a lot of lives that has been lost.
There's a lot of lives that have been lost, like the
That's going
family,
on. Like
the
it's
families. You know, what I mean, this is a travesty time.
it is not even just LGBTQ. Like it's a lot of people that's passing away and or getting murdered, and there's no answer to it, and nobody is no answer to it. It's not just the LGBTQ. It's not just the trans folks that's getting murdered. Like it's young women, young pregnant women. Like it's all kinds of people that's getting murdered, and the world is just crazy right now. You know, so the whole world need prayer. Like really.
So it's definitely healing time, you know, and I think we need to really move away from a place of, you know, put ourselves in a place of positive energy and inspire and encourage one another to do better and to grow and to
Indeed.
elevate.
Indeed.
Text me, inbox me your number again. You know, I can't never. I think I got it. I know I got it. I ain't gonna act like I don't. Nope, I ain't gonna do that.
Mm-hmm. She ain't got it, but go ahead.
I do, Mo, I do.
Yeah,
Inbox me,
cause if you know Sappho, then you know she ain't got it.
inbox
Right.
me. Help a sister out. Just help a
Mm,
sister out. That's all. Just help
solid.
me. All right, let's do a breathing exercise, y'all. Let's take a 2 minute breather and just breathe out. You know, this was a heavy night. Are you gonna breathe with us?
Breathe, breathe.
Breathe, then sit back and breathe.
I'm breathing. Listen.
All right, take a deep breath in and get grounded. Feeling your feet on the ground in front of you, sitting up in your chair, just relaxing, sitting your back up to the chair, eyes closed. I invite you into the space to relax. Just welcoming you into this space. Taking a deep breath in and relaxing your mind, allowing your thoughts to calm down and focus on your breath. Taking another deep breath in, holding it, and relaxing and breathing out through your mouth. Again, we're going to breathe in through your nose, deep breath in through your nose, hold it, and breathe out through your mouth. I invite you to take another deep breath in through your nose, hold it in your stomach, and breathe out slowly through your mouth, allowing your thoughts to relax. I welcome you back into the space, and I thank you for joining us. Meditation is everything. Hey, Vanessa, meditation is everything. Meditation is everything. Um, Again, thank you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Have a time off of work. Eat well, eat healthy, and don't let the energy in the family stress you. If you're going to be with family this week, don't let family stress you out. If you're not going to be with family, you're going to be home alone. You don't have to be in your house alone. You can watch the parade, watch the floats, find something fun, find your happy place. Find your happy place. So you could call me. You could call me. My number is 267-756-0400. And I'll post the flyers on the page. Okay, guys? One love. Take care. Don't forget to inbox me, all right? Okay. Peace and blessings, y'all.